Hey friends, welcome to Gentle January. If you're someone who's constantly feeling rushed into resolutions, if you feel disappointed pretty much as soon as the new year starts, or you're feeling exhausted by all of the expectations of the new year, Gentle January is probably for you. Hold on. Gentle January is my nod to the procrastinators, the easily distracted, the burnt out, and those who are just looking to create realistic habits that are relevant to their own lives. I'm the type of person who refuses to believe that the cold, dark month of January is the best time to go full force on starting a new habit or anything and everything new. And honestly, you can find me doing a modified version of hibernation and attempting to survive the winter, even though I'm currently living somewhere where it never gets very cold. Years of working in fitness and wellness spaces have given me the ultimate ick around January, and it's not because I don't like the idea of setting goals. We live in a super connected and fast-paced timeline where I feel like it could be super hard to focus intentionally on ourselves because our attention is always being divided. Or maybe I'm the only one who feels that way, but I wanted to create this series to feel less like a challenge and more like an inspiration guide. While I will be sharing things that are very personal to me and my own goals and intentions for this year, I also know that so many of us have similar goals and intentions, and it could be a good and fun way to work on them together. So let's get into it. Gentle January is not a prescription. It is meant to serve as inspiration, and if you want to follow along and work on every little thing that I detail in Gentle January, that's totally fine, but it may not be applicable to where you are in your life right now, and that's okay too. That doesn't mean you're out of the game. That just means hopefully whatever I'm posting about and sharing that day could inspire something in you that's a little bit more relevant to where you are and what you choose to or want to get done. Gentle January is not a challenge. It's not. Things are challenging enough. It's not a QVC style advertisement. Of course, I will be sharing about certain things that I love, but this is not going to be like, click this link and buy this thing and it's going to make your life better. No, absolutely not. There will be a couple things that maybe I can throw a link your way, or if you have any questions about things, you can ask them in the comments and I can send you a link if I have one. But that's not my style. That's not really how I do things. And that's not what this is meant to be. And last, Gentle January is not AI slop. I know. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings who uses AI, but this is a creative adventure and creative project for me, so that really has to come from me personally. You can absolutely type Gentle January into some kind of AI chatbot and they can give you a similar series as to what we're doing together, but it's not going to be exactly the same because this is coming from my brain. It is my goal to bring creativity and connection and community from my brain into other real human brains, which is why I am not using AI for this series. So what is Gentle January actually? Gentle January is a love letter. It's a love letter from me and me to people like you. People who want to ease into 2026, who want to feel more connected with what they're doing this year, and who don't necessarily want a challenge. It's inspiration for regular people. Our lives and habits probably do not look exactly the same, but hopefully during this series you feel inspired to work on things that resonate more with you. This is going to be simple. We are using what we have. We're working with what we got, okay? This is not some level up your life through capitalism or optimization. That's not what we're doing. And finally, and probably the most obvious, this is very real. I'm going to be sharing my real thoughts, my real feelings. I'm going to be sharing some facts, some things that I've collected along the way. And also, if you're reading the blog, you're probably going to be reading some typos and grammatical errors because my ADHD brain writes the way that it thinks. If you're watching the videos, good luck, because there are going to be so many awkward pauses and faces and probably really bad edits because I'm a very impatient editor, but it's real. This is me. I'm not a professional editor. I'm not a professional videographer, and I'm definitely not a professional writer. So our 10-day series starts tomorrow, January 5th, and we're wrapping it up Friday, January 16th, I think. And if you're like, that math is not mathing, it's because we are taking a couple days off for the weekend. If all of this sounds good, I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this. I hope you subscribe to my Patreon if you're reading this. And I hope you star or do whatever you can to keep these emails from going to spam. And if you got this far and you're like, absolutely not, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the brain space, or this just doesn't sound like something I would like, I'm not going to be offended at all. I appreciate you for even being curious enough to sign up for this email list. Hope I catch you at some other point this year. And finally, if you're stressed out about not being able to keep up with something for 10 days because you're like, uh-oh, I have to do this, that, and the other on one of these days, it's not that serious, okay? All of the things we're going to be talking about in Gentle January can be done at any point of the year. This is not time sensitive, January sensitive, okay? I'm working on it because this is where a lot of us fall into resolutions or intentions or want to start new things, which is why I'm starting in January. But you could do this in the middle of May. All right, friends, I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a very gentle January, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, love you, bye.